Coach Cam made this shit.
All right, let's kick this off with Thanksgiving.
Overrated. I think I've honestly talked about it on the regular podcast, but yeah, it's overrated. The most reliant on food. If it wasn't for the food, Thanksgiving would be pointless.
I mean, what else is Thanksgiving? It is just food.
Well, you're supposed to be giving thanks and like shit,
but
you really don't do that.
Yeah.
Like you don't celebrate anything, and its main premise is turkey, which is, I mean, I haven't ate that many birds, but it's got to be my least favorite bird to eat.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of all the birds, and I was like, yeah, turkey's probably at the bottom. Still good.
Yeah.
Just birds are good, apparently.
I don't know. Pelicans don't look like they're good.
No. I was thinking of like an ostrich. Like,
people eat their eggs.
Yeah. I think there's a reason they
weird.
don't eat like an ostrich.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, nobody wants to take down an ostrich.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier to take down a chicken than an ostrich.
Yeah.
But yeah, overrated. I could personally do without it. I mean, even the origins are not that good.
Yeah.
So
I actually thought that's why you didn't like it.
Oh no, it's not
Okay.
like a woke reason. It's just I have never cared for it.
Okay.
It's even even you looking up Thanksgiving movies, they just don't really fucking exist because Thanksgiving's boring. The color scheme for Thanksgiving's boring. It's just boring. I don't know. It's not like you don't hear like Thanksgiving music. There's no Thanksgiving movies. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's just literally right in the middle of my two favorite holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a little underrated for the reason that it's about to not really be a holiday anymore.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a day that we have. Because, like, right now, like...
Do we still get off for it?
I don't know this for fact. I'm just saying, Christmas is taking over.
Well, it sounded like you was, like, implementing the rules, so I wanted you to tell me if I still got to take off Thursday.
I think in, like, less than, like, 10 years, I think it's going to go Halloween, immediately from Halloween into Christmas. And then just, there will be Thanksgiving Day, and that'll kind of be it for Thanksgiving. There will be nothing else. But I think it's great. I really like everyone getting together, making this big meal, and I like the meal. Like, everything that's usually made around Thanksgiving, I like, even if it is my least favorite bird. It's a good fucking bird.
Yeah. I personally have not ate a bird that I don't like so far.
Yeah.
But
so I think it's kind of underrated just for the fact of like it kind of seems like we're getting rid of it, and we shouldn't get rid of it. It's pretty good.
Except McDonald's new chicken sandwich. If you can call that a bird. It's probably not bird, but I don't like it.
Yeah. McDonald's is chicken. Like it's not actually chicken.
Are we supposed to like come to an agreement on these things?
No. You
okay.
You think it's overrated, I think it's underrated. Yeah.
I'm staring at a picture of Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield.
So this is hard because I've only seen him in The Social Network, right? That didn't sound like the right title. And then Spider-Man. I actually don't think I've seen his other good movies that he's been in.
Yeah.
And so I think he's underrated because I think that most people are kind of in the same boat as me. And I believe he's a good actor. I've heard that he's a good actor in those movies.
Well, you know he's a good actor.
Yeah, but he kind of gets... A lot of people just say he kind of sucks because he's not their favorite Spider-Man. He's in the middle.
In terms of Spider-Man, but you know he's an actual good actor. I mean, he kills it in the social network.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, he's not a bad Spider-Man. He just, I don't.
He didn't fit the role. Really?
Yeah. I mean, just looking at him, he doesn't. But I mean, I don't know. He wasn't a bad Spider-Man. He's my least favorite. But that doesn't mean he's bad.
I think
I don't know. The movie just wasn't that good. Like, I don't think that's his fault, though.
I think of him as like kind of like the Ben Affleck, where I don't put the blame on him.
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't think Ben Affleck's the best Batman, I kind of just give him a little bit of a pass because I'm like, the movie sucked. Like, what was he supposed to do?
Yeah, like, it's not really his fault. DC just kind of sucks.
Yeah, so that's where I kind of think of Andrew Garfield. It's like,
and they was in a bad. Spider-Man was in a bad place whenever Andrew as a brand, I guess, because like they still wasn't able to merge over with Marvel.
But that was when Sony was like, no,
yeah,
like, that was a Sony lock of like, we won't even share this with anything.
Yeah. So Tom Holland kind of got a good oop being able to merge over into Marvel, while Andrew Garfield
and Disney.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's underrated just because people give him a lot of shit just because he's not Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland.
Another thing, I think he's underrated because he kind of helped them Sony go, all right, we need some help.
Yeah, we need
and that really led to
we need to venture out.
Yeah,
it's like that guy who brags about like his last girlfriend was a lesbian, and like that. I've always seen that as a bad thing.
Yeah,
like after you, she hates dick so much that she just like gave up on that. Not like this is it. This is the peak of dick. Yeah. Now I can only focus on women.
Now to conquer the peak of pussy.
Whole peak of pussy.
So I didn't want to give Thanksgiving too much credit. So we're going right into Christmas tree.
Not Christmas trees.
No.
just one singular Christmas tree.
How many trees you got? So it's usually just one.
You got little ones around the house.
Not always.
If I'm being a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, not always, but...
Yeah. The Christmas tree, Christmas trees, whatever you want. But yeah, that kind of tradition of it.
I don't really think I ever see someone like, man, I fucking hate that tree. So I'll say it's underrated just because I really like it. But I don't know. It's only as inconvenient as you make it. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody's telling you have to get a 10-foot tall tree.
Or a real one.
Yeah, or a real one.
I know a lot of people that are like, you have to get a real one. It's like, no, it's okay. Just go get a fake one.
Yeah, if you have someone else clean your house for you, then yeah, I would tell other people that too. But we got to clean it. So no, I'm not getting a real tree anytime soon.
Yeah,
but
I would like to once just see kind of like the differences.
Yeah,
and if it really made such a big difference, I was like, oh, this is the way. But it's really convenient just to have a fake tree.
Yeah,
I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, I think it's underrated. There's not a whole lot of aspects of Christmas that I don't like.
Yeah, I think the tree's a little overrated. I think it looks great, but the part of after it's all set up is great once it's all there. But like decorating takes forever to decorate a tree. You're storing it it takes up a lot of space, and then getting it out, setting it up, and all of that, and then you're gonna just get a new one every so often. So, like that, those parts are definitely overrated of it, and I wish there was a better system for it.
It'd be nice.
It's still just like it just looks great. Like it really is like a really pretty thing at your house.
It'd be nice.
What?
If you could keep it up for longer. If Thanksgiving wasn't a holiday.
If you could just right after Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to put it up after Thanksgiving, and then you pretty much have to take it down a month later.
Yeah, you get it 1 month.
Yeah.
Versus...
But if we didn't have Thanksgiving...
You get it for 2. So,
yeah.
I mean, you really can't. I know... I've seen...
January, I guess.
You've seen houses, like, just driving around, like, that are already decked out for Christmas. I'm just like...
Decked out. Was that a Christmas pun?
It wasn't. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're usually on that, so I figured that was.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they just happen.
This bitch got me paying McNuggets. Codename McNuggets.
So this is the first episode that will go not exclusively on YouTube. This will be the first one that goes on to just all the podcast platforms.
Guys.
Yeah, which means that also I'm going to leave in those little parts where usually I cut them out. So it's just going to hear, this bitch got me McNuggets.
She got me McNuggets, guys.
They're great. They're the best.
Best what?
Nuggets. Like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, because I was going to say, in terms of fast food, but I don't think you're going to, Ruth Chris and getting nuggets, I don't...
Yeah.
I think that automatically knocks down the classiness of a restaurant if you can get nuggets, and it's not for a toddler.
Yeah. I know some places that, they also have those just for, kids, but even then, that's a secondary thought. That's not...
Yeah.
There's no specialty there. Yeah, I think they're the best.
I do too. I mean, that's over Chick-fil-A's. That's over Wendy's.
Yep.
I've just never understood why people want Wendy's to like be better than McDonald's so bad? Is it just because like it's like an underdog story, or the mascot's hotter?
I think that.
I mean, right? It's got to be.
Than a clown?
Well, a man clown.
Yeah, but it's a.
I say they're both redheaded, so tread lightly.
It's fine, but yeah, so that wasn't the point I was going to make. But
okay.
I think that honestly, the reason people went Wendy's over McDonald's is because like McDonald's is kind of their thing is like we're cheap and we don't care about quality. Where
we don't care about you either.
Yeah, and then Wendy's is kind of like. Well, we care a little bit more about quality, but we want to keep it fast food. And people
they still don't care about you, though.
They don't.
I'll give you a newsflash. They still don't care about you.
Yeah, so I think it's just like, at least from what I see, the campaign kind of feels more of like, we have better quality than McDonald's. And people kind of just buy into it. And they're like, yeah, it is better. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Better quality doesn't always mean better. Should, but it doesn't.
I like to think of McDonald's as like the 73 game Warriors, where they're not like, you know, some of them are kind of annoying. Like you have Draymond, Kevin Durant can kind of be like a moody teen sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, it's what they are. They're very open about it.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love just seeing like oh yeah, we're kind of overpowered, but that's our thing. We're going to get a ring. I really don't care what y'all think about it.
Yeah.
But we're going to entertain y'all. Whether y'all like it or not, I don't care.
Yeah.
I see that as McDonald's. They're just like, we're going to give you good food, not good quality. It's going to be cheap. It's right there. Like, we're not hiding that. Like, there's been documentaries released about how shitty the food process is, about how bad it is for you, and still people eat here. So you know what you're getting. Just accept it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I always think it's funny when people are like, "Oh, I watched the documentary. I'll never eat it again." I'm like, "Did you think it was all real?"
Yeah.
Like, no, it was definitely.
Yeah, would it make you feel better if they had chickens in the back and they were slaughtering them in front of you, like like a hibachi grill or something? Yeah, I mean, what would make you feel better? Like, I don't. You're kind of stupid if you didn't know. If you're like 13 and you just watched it, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're supposed to be a little stupid.
Yeah,
but I mean, you have like full grown people that are like, man, I didn't know McDonald's was doing that. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Grow up, dude.
It's like, how did you not know McDonald's?
Yeah, have you ever tasted a McNugget?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like a chicken.
You can try chicken of every different type, every different seasoning, and it'll never taste like a McNugget. You know why?
No, even their double cheeseburgers don't taste like burgers.
No,
like
they're not.
They're so vastly different. Like, yeah, that's kind of on you, stupid. For being poor and stupid. Underrated.
I also go underrated. It didn't sound like we were going underrated, but yeah.
McNuggets.
And my last one will be Christmas lights. This is another kind of the like inconveniences of Christmas.
Yeah. That's arguably the most dangerous part about Christmas.
Is it? I mean, it's definitely like up there. I was thinking if honestly the tree might be just as dangerous. Like,
I mean, keep fire away from it.
Yeah, it's a big fire hazard, but
yeah. Well, that's if you leave it plugged in all the time. And again, that's kind of on you for being stupid.
Yeah.
Just like most things in life. I really like Christmas lights. I'm too lazy myself to do them personally, but no, I like them. Like, I love seeing the ritzy neighborhoods that like everybody.
Yes.
Maybe they don't do it, but they hire some guy at El Nepal to do all their Christmas lights for them, and the whole neighborhood looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
When a whole neighborhood gets together and they all just do even if it's the bare minimum, it just looks so fucking great.
Oh, like the people down the street that have like it's the extra Christmas lights around the house, and so they have like a little cutout of the Grinch, and it looks like the Grinch is like pulling them off.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. I fucking love it.
Yeah,
can't do that with Thanksgiving.
I think Christmas lights are underrated, but it almost is overrated for two things. One, it's dangerous, and this is still part of the one. It's dangerous, and putting them up is super tedious.
Yeah,
like not only is it dangerous, it's also tedious. Like it takes a lot of time. It sucks.
Yeah.
And the other thing is Christmas lights have always contributed to my least favorite joke I have ever heard ever.
Let's hear it.
Every year, right after Christmas, on the 26th, I hear, like, I would always, like, this is more of a kid. When I was a kid, I'd go out and play with like all the new toys and shit, and then I would always hear the same joke of someone being like, "Look at them, they're already decorated for Christmas."
I've never heard that.
It's awful. It's a terrible joke.
Well, like a few days after that, I hear my least favorite joke that I hear literally at the end of every fucking year.
Yeah, that's another bad joke.
Yeah. I will say that's the joke you told isn't even my least favorite of that month.
Yeah.
Like, it pisses me off so fucking bad. But
See you next year.
No, I love Christmas lights, man.
I do too. I think.
You know what I hate about Christmas?
What?
What I don't understand is what's Xmas? Like, I get it. It's like. Well, actually, I don't get it. Why do people say Xmas?
Oh, in the Greek alphabet, X is the symbol for
Christ.
The letter of CHI. So I'm assuming it kind of just works out.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I thought it was going to be a cool reason.
Yeah. And it's not even the full word of Christ, it's just CHI.
Yeah, it says CHI ... Like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be like extreme. Like, I don't know, every time I see X in something, I'm like, oh, it's going to be
extreme Christmas.
That's what I was hoping it was going to be when I saw it when I was young, but I was like, no,
yeah,
it's just Christmas.
Yeah, I was hoping it was like the X Games Christmas.
Yeah, extreme Christmas.
And then you got one more, right?
Adult diapers. That's what all the creaking is. Not diapers.
So this isn't usually how we do this. I have no fucking clue. What do you have a stand on over or under?
Well, I mean, it's obviously a very easy target to pick on, like, adults that wear diapers.
Mm-hmm.
I guess outside of old people, because it sounds fun, too, but I don't think a lot of people will get behind you on that. But, like, there's a whole, like, organization of people who have, like, diaper fetishes. Like, they wear diapers and they'll post pictures of them like, oh, it's been 2 days since I changed, sitting in a thing of shit. And they're just like, I'm a dirty little boy. So, yeah, I didn't know if you maybe was on board or underboard in that, or
I'll go overrated for any of the reasons. If you were trying to sell me on one direction or another, you sold me at overrated.
It's the convenience is why I'm on the fence. Like, there's so many negatives, but if you throw in, well, it's kind of convenient. I'm like, ooh. Ooh.
It's kind of funny that I went with two things that we really like. Like, we both really love Christmas. But I went with two parts of Christmas that was inconvenient to see if it would end up being overrated or underrated. And you just went.
Yeah, mine wasn't very festive.
You just went with adult diapers, and because it might be convenient.
Would it change any if, like, you heard... Okay, I could see this guy doing it anyways. Like, if you heard, like, Dennis Rodman wears diapers. Would that change any?
I would try just to forget about it. I don't know. I wouldn't... It would depend if it came out of, like...
Like, he played the 96 finals in diapers.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But if it came out of, like...
cheetah print.
He has a diaper fetish, and that's why, then I'd be like, I don't really like that. But if he was just like, he has some medical issue that he has to wear diapers,
No,
I'd be like,
no medical issue. I'm talking about, like, just people who opt to. Like, they clearly have the option to... Like, I have the option to wear a diaper right now. I'm choosing not to.
Yeah. Oh, so Dennis Rodman played the Bulls championship game in a diaper just because he didn't want to inconvenience himself with having to go take a shit.
Yeah, I mean, he banged Carmen Electra in diapers.
Oh, yeah, then...
They were both in diapers. Everybody was in diapers for this.
Sounds like it's back to the diaper fetish thing. So, diaper fetish, overrated. Assuming, I don't know anyone that's hyping it up.
Yeah.
So, hard to say overrated, but...
What if like
in general.
One day you was hanging out with your girlfriend and she just like laid on the bed and like, you know, things were getting hot and heavy, and then she just like holds her legs up and says, "Change me." I
would call her an Uber and tell her.
I thought you were going to say I'd call the cops.
That might be a thing too.
Yeah, but what if she has a full diaper? You're going to send her home in a diaper, like a full diaper?
Yeah.
That's just rude, man.
That's fine.
I think you're underrated. I think your kink shaming's underrated. Wait, overrated.
I was like, cool. I didn't know
it's a very
you
underrated aspect of you. I think it's overrated too.
All right.
Yeah, I have just like barely sharked myself before, and I am disgusted for like the rest of the time until I can get somewhere where I can change.
Yeah.
But so I couldn't imagine like
sitting in it.
Well, I couldn't imagine like eating Indies or something, and I don't have like access to a bathroom or a change of underwear, and I'm just in it.
Indies is always the example.
Yeah, it's the hot spot for diarrhea. The best spot for diarrhea.